I just entered the city of Hampton, Georgia. I'm on Highway 1941, getting onto Highway 20. Highway 20 runs from Hampton, Georgia, all the way around the east side of Atlanta, back around to the north side, and ends in Rome, Georgia. So it circles Atlanta on its east side. I understand it's a long-term plan, so make it go all the way around Atlanta. But I don't know if that'll ever actually happen. But this section of Highway 20 just got put in the last 20 years. Going to first is to downtown Hampton. They got a few newer sections with some newer houses in them. I just passed a newer subdivision on my right. And didn't mean to. I think there's a pretty nice newer subdivision up here with a lake on it, which will also be on the right. I believe this is it. The Hamptons. They built it in 2004. I actually considered buying a house in here back then. But these aren't near as nice as I remembered them being. But they're still pretty nice houses. Well, but these are mostly wood frame, so of course they don't stay as well kept as brick. And then on these smaller lots, well, there's some brick stuff there, but those look like apartments. I didn't know that was in here. We'll scoot down there and take a look at those real quick. And I thought there was a lake back in here. Well, it might be in a different subdivision than I thought. Okay, those apartments ain't part of this subdivision because there's not a road leading down to them. Okay, so we're headed back out now. Now, if we went to where that school bus is there, cross the tracks, turn left, it carries out to the 4-lane that was on earlier, 1941. And see here on the left, that's the old train depot. They've redone it now to be where their downtown development authority. And what we're looking at here on the right, when turning into the parking lot, turn around, is one of the city buildings. I think it's the police department. I might be wrong. But I came into this parking lot to get a view of the old train depot. This is my dog Darla, and nothing makes her happier than people subscribing to my video channel. So make her happy and keep that tail wagging. Okay, I fooled around my camera a minute. I didn't realize I'd left it on. And that City Hall up there, what is that building right here on the right? And Hampton's a cute little town. A lot cuter now than it was a few years ago before they redid Main Street like they have. They put sidewalks on both sides and these decorative street lights and such. Then you got these old buildings here on the right, which are nice. They put in parking across the street from them because with these downtown buildings like this, the biggest problem they typically have is parking. Right now we're in that downtown, you just got houses there on the right. We're going to turn right here on Elm Street. I guess we're going to turn right here on Elm Street. We're going back down to the older residential area. You got some new houses in here too. Henry County Fire and Rescue is on the right, and there's an Elm Street station, which is new. These are newer houses on the right and the older ones on the left. Well, they're about to build some farmhouse cottages here on the left. It says coming soon. It looks like that sign's probably been up a year. Look, for some reason they stopped it. course, these are older houses here we're going through now. Squirrel in the middle of the road up there in front of us. I ain't been back through this section of town in a number of years, so it's pretty interesting to me. Now this here, we're coming up on this stop sign, is Madonna Road. That's the old Highway 20. It was replaced by that 4-lane we came in on. Open Door Bible Church, they've fixed it up in recent years. Looks a lot better than what it used to. There's a police building on the left again, and the train depot they redid in front of us. Now we'll go back through downtown again, because I need to go up here and turn left somewhere. Right here. I believe this is Oak Street. Oh, they made that one way now. That road on the right. I used to own a house, rental house off of that. I didn't realize they made it one way. They got some pretty nice houses right in here. And actually, the Vine one we just passed on the left back years ago. Even though these are old houses, they're nice. They've been either well kept or remodeled in recent years and updated. Even though this is starting to look a little more rural, we're still in the city of Hampton. Some newer houses there at Hampton Oaks. Those are probably built in the 80s, 1980s. On your left is Clover Ranch, which is a good-sized mobile home park. Might pull in there just a second, let y'all see it. It's pretty well kept. I've known some people that lived here in the past, and I'm going to go right here and turn around, because I think you got a good idea what it looks like in here. This other mobile home's starting to get a little bit of age on them. And some of them are fairly new. But they all still look pretty good. People back there were sitting there on the front steps having lunch. That stop sign says auto on it too. That's the first time I've seen one with 2 languages on it in the state of Georgia. On your right here is the empty Fred's building. Hey, they shut down all them Fred's. I liked them. Building some kind of development here on the right. They wouldn't have no sign up saying where to be. Now here's some newer houses here on the right, which you can sort of see. What's that? Oak Hollow. Alright, we're out the 4-lane now. This is 1941. And what you're seeing here across the street is the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Now, that's not in the city of Hampton. Well, a little bit of grass right here in front of us is, you know, on the other side of the road. But the speedway itself is not within the city of Hampton. So I'm not going to go right up there. Actually, I'm sitting in the post office parking lot across the street from it. Going out the back entrance to the post office. Well, that's it for the city of Hampton. Now, I didn't get into all the little nooks and crannies of it, but you pretty well saw everything that's major. So I'm going to shut off my camera now. Well, I'm going to wait just a second. I just thought about something else. If I'm right, now where I'm riding, all this here is still in the city of Hampton. And that development we just passed was the last red development in the city of Hampton. I meant to pull in there. I I'm gonna stop the camera a minute till I get back there. It is the last development in the city of Hampton, going to the north on 1941. And it's not that old development. It's been built in the last 20 years or so. It's called Liberty Square Park at historic Hampton. I know Hampton's an old town, but I don't know anything historic that's ever happened in it. But every old town I've ever been in has a sign going into it that says historic this or historic that. Now I know that not during this last recession, but the one before that, when they was first developing this thing, a number of builders lost the houses that they was building to the bank, and I was down here looking around at some of them. And that's probably the last time I've ridden through here. And I just thought of the bank's name. Well, not their name, but which bank it was. I'm sitting here thinking, and I can't remember the name to save my life. They got taken over by Hamilton Bank. I think it's named Hamilton. And I'm not sure they're around anymore. But to our right, where I'm about to turn and waiting for this record to come by, they still got some undeveloped land back here, and they're building some new houses. I didn't realize this was going on. I guess I'll go around this way. Had a sign up there talking about some OSHA requirements that said Liberty Cares, so it appears this is still part of the same development, just a new section. Some of the stuff's been here for a while, and some of it's still being built, as you can see. But we're gonna head out from back here now. But anyhow, I've driven y'all through most of Hampton. And I hope you enjoyed your little tour. I've enjoyed it, cause even I've learned something. I learned they was building these houses back in here, and I had no idea about that. So, anyhow, I'm headed back now. I'm headed out now, so You have a great day.